Hello guys, every good name is taken here, and welcome back to Close Calls, the series where we check out replays that haven't made it to Replay of the Week, and just check out why that is, maybe talk about it, see what could have been different to have them be in it. And I've once again took myself two replays from this Meet Here channel that seemed interesting to me. And the first one is the 18 Hellcat, and it's not because I'm Hellcat biased, it's because the score seems quite impressive and I just want to have a look at the replay. And then we have a second one in the Leopard 1 that we will be watching after this. So starting off, we have Andreas here in his Hellcat. I do not like the camo, but each in their own choice, right? You have an okay ammo loadout. I would maybe put in one more APC on HE. Doubles one food, one fuel, and the blue thingy. Speed boost as well. Interesting setup. And quite aggressive here. Has made an early kind of blind shot as to this position here. But as we now know, no one was here. But the blind shot was still a good idea. And the sniping commences. First shot already. And so far, not a lot has happened. His teammate now taking some damage. That is not where you can shoot through. I guess he now has realized that as well. And there's not a lot happening. He still has three people in the desert area, so they do have some solid map control with their team, as long as they don't lose out on one flank too hard, which should be pretty good. That was quite the lag shot, as we were able to see in the replay. And we heard the shot before it actually came out. I think that means it was quite a big ping spike for Andreas there. And the shells seem to fly quite wide and high, so not where he really wants them to go. I think that was his first third shot in a row that he missed. I mean, he's aiming them well. RNG cocks him. I guess that's not a lot he can do about it. And her or the anniversary just moving forward here quite recklessly, and he's just able to support. I mean, as long as you can do damage and are useful for the team, the sniping is acceptable. I wouldn't necessarily call it camping then, but he's not really too well trained with penning type 64s with HE, it seems. Unfortunate low roll there. Score is now 3-3. Damage is not looking too half bad. It's 1.3k. But there's quite a lot of shells just not going where you want them to. Teammate there dying, but not before he's able to clear off that type. Nice shot in third person. And he is gonna get out of there with his speed boost. Probably gonna go and attack this 88 here. There's not HE. HE is not gonna work, sorry, it's a bit early. And yeah, just behind the 88 is gonna farm him here now. Quite easy to do that. Gets another one in, just using adrenaline here, and now up to 2.7k damage, as we can see. So he hit a blind shot? It must mean he hit a blind shot, right? Or two? Because I don't remember him having a fire. Huh, that's interesting. Nonetheless, that wasn't the best trade you could have made. VK does a fire and takes a fire in return, takes another shot here. That's quite reckless. There, I would have probably just shot HE instead to make sure you can clear him. Yeah, sure. Like that play, I'm just looking in third person what they are doing. Thunder doesn't seem to be the most useful teammate, so they have to do this themselves. We have that Churchill, they're still very helpful, healthy, sorry. And then that VK who's still around. That was a bad shot. You don't have a lot of ammo left. It's 2 AP, 3 APCR, and 2 HEs. You need to aim that better. There we go. One more into him. We need to also work with your VK together, else you're not gonna be winning this on your own. He's running low after all. I mean, he can clear this guy with 2 shots. But he has to go in for that. He really has to get the side of the Churchill. Or just like that. Nice. Gets the average pen roll. If he is forcing it to, he could get how do you call it? Fadine's medal, but I think he's not going to risk it. Is he gonna get him? Oh, doesn't pen. He doesn't pen, but the VK is able to do so. And that ends the game in a victory. Could have gotten a clutch. Fadine's there, but the VK was there to save the job. And that's a really solid 3.7k damage. Quite a weird game in and of itself. It didn't look like a lot of damage. It looked easy in a sense. Positioning was quite nice. Repositioning as well, but there was a lot of missed shots, a lot of unnecessary bounces here, as you can see. 10 shots in total that didn't do anything. So I'm guessing that was mostly what held this game back. I mean, we also had a very strong replay of the week winner, but nonetheless, this was a great game. GG to you and Drysk, and let's hop straight into game number 2, which is going to be David. SK1 in his Leopard 1 here on 4 to spare. And also the Leopard, one of my more favorable tanks. And it's gonna be interesting to see how he will be playing his Leopard on a map like this, which does need quite a bit of close combat. Especially when it comes to stuff like all these corner fights that happen on the map. So I'm looking forward to this game. There's a couple of other mediums on the enemy team as well, such as another Leopard and a T-22. And yeah, I think he has a medium support, 60-A, but he doesn't want to help him. I think David here is running a gun rammer. 5.7 seconds seems to be a reload for that. Because I think the adrenaline calibrator does load longer, more than 6 seconds for sure. Tries an early snapshot there, does not get it. Tries another one, doesn't get it. I mean, those are just snapshots, and as the saying goes, you miss every shot you don't take, so I don't blame him for taking these. Neither do I blame him for not hitting these. They are just tough shots to take, and he tried, but it didn't work out. Just as he tried to shoot on that Hori as well, but the Death Star just was like, this is not gonna work out. And just absolutely annihilating him. And I think he's gonna be pushing on with his team here. Or he is the team vote. On this T-22 medium, definitely not a wrong move to take. You just don't know what is all behind here. There might still be a tank destroyer on the grill. As long as he isn't spotted, this is quite the risky move to take. But it's working out for him as of currently. And so this is quite nice. Another great shot into the Leo. There's the grill. Now we know why he wasn't there. It's because he is AFK. And I'm assuming he's gonna just farm him here. I mean, he's in no danger, and the issue with the grill there is if you want to flank around, you could get spotted. He has his camera locked on the grill. That is really nice. And he gets him. So in this case, not a bad idea to kill the grill early, especially as he would have been spotted here if he tried to do that maneuver. And he would have taken a couple shots from the enemy mediums. But like this, he has free room to play around. Bounces a shot from the E50 there with his gun mantlet, I think. Unfortunate bounce on the side of the T-22, went straight into his tracks. Not sure as to where that one went, but he also bounced the E50. As we already now know, the E50 is using an 88mm, so training with him is not too much of a hassle. And he's able to pick him up for his third kill of the game. 4.3k damage so far is not too bad. And he also bounced a bit, so that's nice. Death Star now has been taken care of. The E1 in his team is very low. Possible one shot here for that E100. And David is taking an extra secure route around to make sure he does not get caught out of position. He's waiting for the E100 here. Yeah, it's a bit unlucky that the E100 finds him anyway. And yep, there's the track shot. Really well done. His IS-8 is in the camp, gonna be a bit of an annoyance to the enemy team. Good track shot. You should be going for another one here, in my opinion, to lock him in place, making circling easier. Especially as he then only can turn his turret, and the turret traverse of the E100 isn't the greatest. I would have recommended to always try and go for track shots. Not sure if I would have peeked like that, especially as the E100 was to shoot HE. We of course didn't know that, so you risked it. Worked out for you. Other than that shot, and oh my, I think that one. Oops. Sorry. I'm not sure where did that E100 hit him. I think that was straight into the gun mantlet. Very lucky in that case. I must say so myself. And he is able to win this game with a very clutch victory here against that E100 especially. And gets the 7k damage, 5 kills as well. And yeah, quite an insane game at the end there. Got a bit of a farming simulator. He got what he deserved, 1800 base experience. E100 probably frustrated as he wanted to win this game as well. But it can only be one team winning. So GG in that case, very well done. Tracking shots have to sit a bit more, over peaking was there as well. In general, I would say that these are the most things that prevented you from winning Replay of the Week for this week. But of course, we have to remember that game from OG Project with an insane amount of damage and a very clutch game. So this game could have definitely been better in terms of aiming, and also just tracking itself. I think is really the most important here, and peeking. There were quite some bounces that were a bit unnecessary. The rotation and repositioning in itself was already really good, so I want to praise you on that. But otherwise, this was a great game. I don't want to talk you down on this. These are all great games, and I hope you enjoyed them. Please let me know what you thought about these games in the comment section down below. This has been it from me for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you all again next time. Bye bye.